Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Dion here with another recap of January 2nd games, and I'm actually going to get into my lineup for January 3rd games. But yeah, man, let's take a look at these two games I actually put in. I had a $5 entry game and a $10 entry game, man. GPP games. Oh yeah, and I just want to shout out my subscribers, man. I appreciate all the support and love that I'm getting on here, man. Probably like 2.5 weeks ago, I probably only had about 29, 29, maybe 30 subscribers, and right now I'm like at 57. So I appreciate all that, man. I really do. Uh, just hoping this channel gets even bigger, man. Bigger and bigger. That's what I'm hoping for, and it's only gonna happen with you guys. So I really appreciate that. Let's get into my first line. No, I'm not even getting. I'm gonna get into the lowest score one. That was 301. I got 301.9 points. Uh, let's see real quick. I had Kyrie. That was a no-brainer. As y'all can see, I kind of changed up my lineups. It's not the exact same that I was going with. What made me change it up a little bit was that Melo, Shumpert, and Tim Hardaway Jr. is out. So I already had a feeling like, oh man, J.R. Smith's gonna take a million shots. He's gonna have the green light. So that made me switch up my whole lineup a little bit. Well, not my whole lineup, but made me tweak some things because I don't think I had. Did I have Drummond in yesterday's video? I'm not even sure, but I know I definitely didn't have. Damn, did I have? Actually, I did have the same lineup. I'm bugging right now. You gonna see it's my other lineup that I changed more things in. So, but yeah, man, Kyrie, he played pretty well. I expect that he was 36% on everybody. I already knew most people was gonna pick him. Isaiah Thomas, I had a feeling the Suns was gonna blow out the Sixers. He's gonna get a lot of playing time down the stretch, which he did. Gave me 25. Played past his value a little bit. Jody Meeks, he did what he had to do, scoring. He just didn't have that many assists and steals, man. Brandon Jennings really lit up the Knicks with 29 points, so that was kind of a killer for them. Kevin Durant, that's a no-brainer, man. Kevin Durant is probably the safest pick you can go with each night. Like, it's probably no other safer pick than Kevin Durant. Like, you expect 40 from every game. Like, even a bad game like 25, like he's gonna have 25 points on it. That's a bad game for him, maybe. So, Gerald Green, he definitely played. I told you guys yesterday he's gonna definitely play over his value, man. With that 47, he's only 3% owned, so definitely played over his value. Got 28 points for me. He had actually scored 21, got 4 rebounds, 2 assists, man. I appreciate that from Tristan Thompson. I didn't even expect Kevin Love to play, but he decided he came. He was a game time decision, and when I did see he was gonna play, I'm like, let me just keep in Tristan Thompson because Kevin Love's gimpy, man. So definitely like that. I definitely like that pick. He played over his position, gave me 34 points. Cody Zeller did pretty decent for that 4,900 price value tag. At 26.9, you round that off 27. Drummond, just doing Drummond things, man. Grabbing 20 rebounds. I want to know how many games does he have with 20 rebounds. That got to be like his 10th or something, man. That man is a monster on the boards. So, but yeah, let's get back into my other lineup. Go to my other one. That one I won $25 in. Uh, this one won 20 and like again I had Kyrie this one, Conley, and in my other video I didn't have Clay. I didn't have Clay in my video from yesterday's lineup that I told you I was gonna go with J.R. Smith. That's a no-brainer. Gerald Green had that. Durant had that. Greg Monroe, I had him just in case because I know every game it's either gonna be Greg Monroe or Andre Drummond that's gonna have a great game. So I'm like, if I put Drummond in this lineup, I have to put Greg Monroe in another lineup. Like that's another thing. Like when I do different lineups, like I make sure I counteract one lineup with the other one. So if somebody doesn't do good from that team, I at least know somebody else at the position is gonna do good. So that's a lot of you guys got to do when you're trying to figure out a lineup, like different lineups. Make sure you don't like put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. Um, John Henson definitely played over his value. Got me 30 points basically, 14 points, 10 boards. I told you guys that's a sleeper, man. That's a sleeper. Then Cole Aldridge with Amari out. Oh yeah, and Amari's out too. That's another reason why I put JR with Amari out. Definitely like Cole Aldridge getting a lot of the minutes at center. He definitely had a big game against the Pistons. 11 points, 14 rebounds, 2 steals, 3 blocks. That's pretty great, if you ask me. So, 36 points out of him got me 317. If only I would have had him in my if only I would have had this lineup for my $10 entry lineup, man, I probably would have got even more money. But no point to crowd with spoiled milk, man. I mean, I still want money at the end of the day. That's a $30 profit, so I live with that. But let's get into my lineup for today. Right now, I have John Wall against the Spurs. I'm a Spurs fan, and I just really been noticing like we've been giving up a lot of points to point guard. So like we're not that consistent. Corey Joseph is a pretty decent defender, but we're just not that consistent guarding like guards or whatnot. I'm like I have the position I feel that we're most comfortable guarding is shooting guards. Like I feel like every shooting guard we go against, we lock up. So that's why I go there. Conley, just Denver giving up a lot of points, man. They give up probably I think they're third in points allowed, so can't go wrong there with Conley. You know it's probably gonna be a high scoring game. Probably get some steals. Denver get sloppy with that ball, but even though I still trust it on the road, I still trust Conley on the road too as well. And with Zach Randolph out, he should probably have a decent game. So go to Jamal Crawford. I like this pick because I expect him to get a lot of garbage time minutes down the stretch. They're probably gonna be blowing out the 76ers, man. I just can't trust this is what I'm just starting to do. Like every team the Sixers play, I'm just gonna have somebody off the bench that's like a threat at scoring. Put them in my lineup. That's almost like a given automatically. Danny Green, he's burned me so many times. Every time I've seen him to pick him, he always has a bad game. But I just feel like this is a game he's gonna have a great one against the Wizards. Like I just feel like he's like that's just a hunch I'm having, man. And he's a pretty decent defender, and the Spurs pretty good at locking up shooting guards. So can't go wrong there. That's another like I didn't even want to pick Bradley Beal, man. I usually pick Bradley Beal. If y'all notice from a lot of my lineups, I go Bradley Beal almost all the time because he feeds off so many John Wall assists, but I'm not quite sure he's gonna have such a crazy game. He'll probably get his buckets because of like John Wall penetrate him, kick it out or something. But I'm just like I just don't know, man, with him. Then I got Andrew Wiggins, who's been on a tear, man. Let me show you guys how many the points, and he's at 6,100. Look at the points he's been getting lately. 45, 31. He had one bad game against the Golden State Warriors, but that's because I think they're the number one team in defense, so that's just a given, man. They force a lot of turnovers. They play real good team ball, team defense, so couldn't go in there. Then you got the Nuggets. He had 36 against them, 33 against Cleveland, 31 against the Jazz, and then 45 versus the Kings. He's just real streaky right now. Look, he's getting 20 points in a lot of these games, so I like Wiggins against them. Then I have Gordon Hayward. Thing with him is like he usually kills me a lot of the time too, but it's just a hunch because the Timberwolves are giving up a lot of points. It has to go somewhere like, and I'm not one that trusts Trey Burks. Alec Burks is out for the season. Their shooting guard, he's out for the season. And his Cantor's gonna be out this game. I don't never trust Trey Burke either. So he burned me before, so I don't really trust him that much. Then I'm gonna go John Lewis just because Zach Randolph doesn't seem to be coming back yet, just quite yet. So, and at that price tag, and Denver's giving up a lot of points, I feel like he gotta have a great game against Pau Gasol. He's just real consistent, man. Pau Gasol is really consistent. Even if he doesn't score a lot of points, he's gonna probably be there with blocks and rebounds. Like this, 9 blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block, 3 blocks, 2 blocks. He's consistent. You could look at this line. Like he probably had one bad game. What was that against the Grizzlies? And then everything else is over 30, so you can't go wrong there. And he has had a couple 50 point fantasy point games, so I like him there. And then Rudy Gobert. I'm not sold on him, but I'm pretty sure against the Timberwolves, KD is somewhere around 25 points. I'm just hoping he does, man. I'm really banking on him, like, and I might just switch one of my lineups around because I'm not sold on him. So But I like this is probably my most this is the lineup I'm like it's most likely I'm not gonna change unless some crazy freakish injury or somebody gets sick or whatever, man, or just something else comes up, man. But most likely this is the lineup I'll be sticking with. So that's lineup number one, and then this second lineup, I'm I'm not sold on this lineup, so don't I would even advise you guys to go with this lineup for tomorrow. But Tony Roten, I expect him to get a lot of points against the Clippers. Clippers they're not a great defensive team, and it just seems like Tony Roten's the only consistent scorer on the 76ers, so I kind of like him there, man, especially playing the two, especially J.J. Redick guarding him. Jamal Crawford's not great defensively, so I just like him there at that starting two for that value. Conley, I already let you guys know about him, man. I like his matchup going against Denver, bad defensive team. Dwayne Wade, man, we all know James Harden don't play defense, man. Whenever I have an elite scorer going against James Harden, I'm picking him. So Dwayne Wade. Now this pick right here, Gary Neal was a fill-in because I couldn't like. As you see, I have no money left in his salary, so I had to go there. And I actually didn't even I didn't even enter this lineup yet because I'm still waiting on the funds from my two games yesterday, so I could actually enter this lineup. So all I did was go to this lineup, edit it. It's basically this lineup right here, but I opened it in a new tab. Oh, excuse me. And this lineup right here, but I opened it in a new tab. So and just click edit before save the changes or whatnot. Then Shabazz, I got Shabazz like I told you. Like if you go with one lineup, make sure you got you counteract your other lineup, like because you never know what's gonna happen with a player. Like if Andrew Wiggins don't go off, then I know Shabazz is gonna go off. Like that's a given. So I just like him there. Gordon Hayward, I like his matchup as well. Derek Favors, he's probably gonna be the leading scorer most likely this game. I expect him to get around 35 to 40 fantasy points. Man, I don't like his matchup is too good with Thaddeus Young, man. Derek Favors should dominate the. Him and Gordon Hayward is probably gonna take at least 15 to 20 shots. Both of them taking 15 to 20 shots most likely. So I like that. I like that combo. Kenneth Faried, just a monster on the board, man. I wish he was still at his old price tag, man, when he was a sleeper, man. Oh man, 6,900 is kind of killing me, man. Then I got Ruby Gobert right here again. This lineup is definitely subject to change. I'm not gonna lie. Depends how I feel about Ruby Gobert tomorrow, man. Cause he was in. I like what he does. Like he gets blocks, but I'm not sure he's gonna get that many points, man. He's like, let me. Oh yeah, let me know if you guys think this is a reach. Ruby Gobert. Reach is when something you're trying to force it, man. Basically, like if you don't like this pick, you guys let me know. And what I was gonna get into. Oh yeah, and for my subscribers, I was gonna say if you guys ever want to talk to me about lineups, you can hit me up. I'll definitely most likely reply within a good time span. You could, if anything, you could hit me up right here on the wall, or you could go to this Google Plus, click that, add me on Google Plus. I'll most likely reply to you in a timely fashion. So, oh yeah, and I just want to recommend this to you guys. This is what I use to like decide what's the value of players and what teams giving up to certain positions. Like I'm gonna click. Oh, matter of fact, go defense versus position. Like this, like see how it says point guards. Lakers giving up 48.1 points per game, fantasy points to point guards. I use this as a tool, so you guys could definitely do that. It shows you the daily lineups. If you guys want to do that, what else I got? Lineup optimizer, man. You could do that from here. Projections to show that. And all you gotta do when you get to the site, because at first it always takes me forever to find it. Like I just now got used to it. All you want to do is click daily on that. It's gonna be on the side on your website, defense versus position, and then you can go to it from there or whatever. Or NBA lineup projection value reports. So that should be it for the video, man. Just hit me up. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you like. For the new people watching, and that's about it, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Just hit me up. Peace.